welcome back to my G5 lore rundown. Last time we got through episodes 1 to 4, this time I'm going to speed it up and make my way through episodes 5 to 10. Here we go. Episode 5. Men Melody is established in Maritime Bay, where they do hair and makeup kind of things, but for horses, and they sing at the same time. Magic mirrors are in the shop that can show you what you would look like with different hair, sort of like a AI visual thing. There is an online rating app with only 5, 3 or 1 stars available for some reason. Ratings have been around for a while in Maritime Bay, as Phyllis has been able to shut down previous establishments at this building. Phyllis is not imprisoned despite everything in the film, and is held in high regard as a pony with important opinions. Over to episode 6. Maritime Bay still has the unicorn traps around from in the film, though they may not be properly made or might not stop properly. They do have emergency release buttons on the bottom. Hitch still has to fix some things after the reunion of Ponykind. Unicorns can levitate themselves and objects that contain themselves, making them fly, but this is less accurate if they cannot see where they're going. Also, this may be linked to the distance from the ground, as Izzy was able to fall off the cliff while levitating. Nearby the abandoned factory seen in the film is an art museum similar to the Louvre in real life called the Louvre, and ponies seem to do painting classes nearby. Nearby Maritime Bay is a forest with an adventure playground type area. Now YouTube has episodes 7 and 8 in the wrong order, but I'll do them correctly for you guys. So starting with episode 7, Hitch investigates all sorts of crimes including theft and has scientific kit included. Sprout is still a wanted criminal apparently. The sheriff station has 5 phones to receive calls, at least in this scene. And Hitch isn't biased towards the animals and will give them appropriate prison time for theft. Episode 8. Clip Trot appears to be the pony version of TikTok, which uses hoof taps as like buttons. Pip doesn't always work at main melody, as suggested by Jazz working there while Pip isn't. The internet is called Canternet, and it doesn't reach inside some caves or forest areas, meaning it's not fantastic. Ponies from the different regions all have phones and the same kind of social media. The large screen seen in Zephyr Heights acts as a touch screen. Episode 9. The unicorn celebration seems to be called TUES Day and is not observed or recognised by Earth ponies and Pegasi, but which Sunny has written in her journal. Izzy still doesn't have any unicorn friends to spend time with. Izzy makes a pony puppet here called Signor Butterscotch, who I believe appears in later episodes. Transformers exists as a film series for ponies, and it's apparently very similar to the real films. Unicorn magic and levitation can be worn out over time. Episode 10. Hitch sometimes comes to the Bright House for breakfast with his friends. Hitch deals with problems between the smaller animals that you can see in the different areas. Headphones exist in the pony universe. Pony carriages to take supplies exist for grounded ponies, similar to the ones we saw for Pegasi in an earlier episode. A forest location exists near Maritime Bay called Prancing Point, and it has a hike trail somewhere along it. Hitch has rescue gear shown in some kind of overreaction joke in this episode. Old songs do exist as part of the culture that hasn't been changed since everyone got back together, and this is shown with the lyrics to Izzy's rap, which contains the idea that Earth ponies don't wash, and the main group are trying to recreate the words to make it more politically correct, I guess. Okay, and that takes us all the way up to episode 10. I'll add all these points to my list of the lore of the show, and I think at the moment things are still making sense, and they've touched upon some things that should happen with all of the racism between the groups. So I'm still feeling pretty hopeful. Nothing's gone too badly, but let's see if it continues that way next time. Until then, this has been Nick, and it's been great